in my dream, I'm like at this concert, and for some reason we have to change or whatever, and we take a bunch of stuff with us, and at the end of the concert we wait for everybody to leave, and then we're like packing all our stuff up, and then it's kind of like a long haul out of there, and then I'm like, and I'm like taking stuff out of this building, and it's after hours, and it's all this stuff like equipment and stuff, and we're trying to do it in a hurry. It's me and another person, and we're kind of running in and out, and like we're trying to be all stealth like, and then we're running into this building, and then I like get a grocery cart because I know I got to haul all this stuff, and we get in, and we're hauling ass through this building, and I'm pushing this cart, and it's just kind of cruising along, and we make it all the way, and then at one point we're going to go through these double doors, and then we see a guy at a desk, and then we're like, oh shoot, and we back off, and then we kind of go into a little side hallway, and then he comes through the doors, and he sees us, but he doesn't recognize that we're not supposed to be there, because it's kind of like we're like stealing this equipment or something. And then he's like asking us questions, and we're like, yeah, go there, and then we realize that what had started out to be something that we were doing in the late evening, it's like now morning, and so now we're kind of like blended in with the people that are there. And then in the next part of the dream, I'm like in this Volkswagen, and I'm talking, telling my friends about like having pain and having smoked weed and for pain like one time, and how like I was down in Texas and that I got weed from a doctor, and that they broke out this weed that that the doctor gave me for the neck pain, and then that a friend was there with me, the guy who I guess I was taking this equipment with, and he said, oh, well, this is how we do it in California, and then he had like some killer Cali bud, and that we smoked that, and then somehow I'm in this Volkswagen, and we're like traveling, and I don't know if he's with me or somebody else, but we go up to like an aduana, like a border patrol. It's like a Mexican border patrol, and we're in this beater Volkswagen, and I'm driving, and we kind of pull up, and I kind of do that thing where we pull up and we kind of like stop abruptly and kind of sway back and forth. And then the guy like waves us over, and then he kind of looks through everything, and it kind of all checks out. And he's like, okay, well, I'm going to charge you $5. And I think he says 500. And then I'm like, $5? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, all right, so let's, you want to go to this other thing? Or do you want to do this? And I was like, oh no, let's go to that thing. And it was like another stop that he took us to. And then I paid him $5, which I took out of this book that I had. And I opened it up, and I had $6 there. So I took out the $5 and gave him the $5, and I had $1 left in the thing. And then we're sitting there, and we're like waiting for these other guys who are going to like come search our car. And that was it. That's it. It's weird.